What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the All the Nerds podcast. What episode is this? Anybody?
Ooh, that's a big question.
45.
Big question.
45.
Wow.
Bold claim.
Is it a
I think
claim or is it a
I
fact?
thought that was right. Yeah, I mean,
I think that sounds about right.
Might be.
Anyways,
44. I don't know.
we're here to talk about some things. As you can see with my
44.
background, today I'm Bruce Wayne, and I got the Batman background. The Batman
Sometimes
comes
he's
out
Peter
this week.
Parker. Other times he's Bruce Wayne.
The
Either
Batman
way,
comes out this week,
It does.
everybody, and I
Don't-
am very excited. Dylan and I are seeing it on Thursday. When are you seeing it, Levi?
I'm trying
You
to
have
see it
tickets yet?
Thursday. I'm trying to see it Thursday.
Thursday.
Johnny,
I
I
might
thought-
actually see it even earlier than that. What?
I thought a lot about this, and you're actually a lot like Batman and Peter Parker. Like
Thank
you're
you.
like Bruce Wayne, where you don't have any powers, and you're like Peter Parker, where you're broke. So it's like it kind of works
Yeah.
out.
Are you planning that one?
No, I saw that
Little
somewhere.
plan.
I can't. I don't know where I saw it, but
That
it was
was-
in the endless stream of Instagram memes.
Thank you.
I
Dylan.
think he's like
You're
Bruce
welcome.
Wayne and Peter Parker just because he's sad all the time.
Thank you.
There's
Hey, got any more, guys? Any more? Any more? Keep them coming.
What an intro.
Keep 'em coming.
I think the funniest
We
thing about this was
also
your parents are still alive, so that's
we were talking about pod topics, and Dylan was like,
Yeah.
"Why are we talking about the Batman?" I was like, "It comes out this week."
it comes out this week. I don't even think it's like hitting people yet. It doesn't
No,
like
it-
it's like it's
Oh,
coming out.
I think
this
hold
week.
on. I think rightfully so. People may be distracted in the world right
That's
now.
true.
And there's a lot
That's
going
true.
on. Batman's
That's
not
true.
number one priority.
That's true.
But hey, it's
I
still-
was
it's still
I
coming
was
out.
at work. I was at work on Friday, and I work at AMC, so I was at the ticket booth. I was getting everybody's tickets. So like, hey, blah, blah, blah. And people were like, oh, it was a press screening
That's what I
on
do.
that day, and they were like, oh, I'm here to see the Batman. I'm like, of course you are.
Of
And I was
course.
like, I want to go into the theater, and I couldn't.
And-
I was at work.
Yeah, could have been
Okay.
Anne Press.
I'm here to see the Batman.
I
Oh,
know.
really?
Really? Really?
Can
Me
I?
too.
Can you get me
Yeah, I
in?
work
Can I
for,
go there?
I work for all new nerds. I'm
Yeah.
here to see, I'm here to,
Yeah.
ticket.
Wait,
here to see the
wait, my,
Batman.
wait, we should make like badges and just see if it works.
Press pass.
Yeah.
Here,
Just
hold on, I
make
got
one.
one.
Yeah,
I'll use my celebration press pass.
I know. I have Comic-Con passes.
Do you know what that
I'm
reminds
saying like
me
an
of?
all the nerds one.
A
What?
lot
one's
of not a
cooler,
lot
though.
of people.
Look
But
at
there's
this.
been a fair amount of people.
I like that.
Over
That is
the-
very cool. I love. Ooh, very nice.
Yeah, it's my got the 5-day pass there.
That is-
Celebration.
Over
Dilsey?
the months, there have been some people that are like ANN merch. Where? And my thing is, if we were
I
to
mean,
make merch,
it'd
I
be
would
a
want
mug.
it to
Dylan and I
be-
have talked about this.
It'd have to be a mug.
It would have to be that maybe. It would.
We have
It has to be
mug.
stuff that Dylan and I know we would wear, and it has to be like a genuinely cool design.
Yeah, I don't wanna
want. I don't
make,
want
like,
us to
the,
throw a
like-
logo on a shirt.
Bro,
That's
a
the
mug,
thing.
I do that.
with a pug on it would be excellent.
That's cool, but we don't want. We don't want to do the. We don't want to do the just logo.
Flat,
Throw it on a shirt.
typical YouTuber merch. But at
Yeah.
the same time, we don't have the money to
No.
do that.
That's also true. And guess
So-
what, guys? Making merch is creating merch and also distributing it is very hard.
I think what we've made like $100 from the channel about over the
Maybe.
entirety of
I
its
don't know.
existence,
I don't
and
know.
I don't think we could buy merch with $100.
No.
No.
No, that would have to be
No.
personal money going in.
I don't think so.
Guys, I don't know. I don't think it's anytime soon, to be honest.
If
And
it's
also,
and
it's a lot of
rep it,
time.
I
The
mean,
It's a lot of time.
the and fortune is quite small. It's a wholesome. fortune.
However,
yeah.
maybe we could do a Patreon one day. That's what I'll say for now.
Yeah,
I mean,
maybe
I
yeah,
was
that's another thing. If we were to
gotta
do a
think of- we
Patreon, I
gotta
would
think-
want stuff to put on
Yeah,
it. You know,
we'd
I
have to
wouldn't
think
wanna
about.
just-
We could do movie commentaries. I don't know. We'll figure it out.
we gotta do canon ketchup again, man.
Yeah, that could be
People,
a
the
Patreon,
people,
a
the
Patreon
people
show.
demand it.
They don't, but
Well,
they don't. But I
someone
love
did.
it. I love it, but they don't. They don't demand it.
The
Well,
views
I haven't heard
don't
one thing.
reflect that.
I
but
love.
have
I
seen
love
some
the.
people
I love
say-
the show. I love that show. I do like reading comics. That's fun. A lot of fun. So,
Allegedly.
anyways,
I like
we
watching
also have a
movies.
big debate topic today.
Big debate. Yeah,
over-
you know what? You know what else is coming out this week, guys? Star
Which-
Wars Galactic
Oh,
Starcruiser.
Oh yeah.
Well, what are we gonna debate?
yeah.
I thought that was a good
I don't
segue.
know
What
where
was,
you're
what was
going
the,
with
what
that.
was
I
the
don't know
hold
where you
on?
were going with that.
What was
I
the
don't know where
debate
you're going
topic?
with that.
What do
Yeah.
you mean?
Yo, what
I
was
don't know where
Johnny
you're
about to
going-
say?
It seemed like
What were you
were
about to
thinking-
say?
No, I was gonna bring that up. That's what I was gonna bring up. But you just
I feel
you
like-
you went in a direction. I couldn't tell where you're going for a second there. It's okay.
Well, the Batman comes out this week. I'm saying, you know
Yeah.
what else comes out? Debate topic.
But it doesn't
Starcruiser.
come out this week. It's already out.
No, it comes out this week.
But people are already going.
Well, like influencers and crap.
Yeah, that's all the
Yeah.
information we know. You know.
Yeah.
It opens,
Well,
to the,
it's-
it opens to the public this week.
It opens to the public March 1st.
Well, guess
right?
what? We're not going.
We're not going. 'cause
Yeah,
we
where
don't
was
have-
our press pass?
Yeah.
I don't have $2,400 to burn on the Galactic
Me neither.
Starcruiser.
Unless you guys want to like share a bed, that'd be.
Yeah, we
I
could
feel
do
like
that.
we could.
Oh, we could pay for one person and
For
all
one
go. We
person,
could we
all
wear
go.
a big trench coat and then.
We could. Oh yeah, and we could wear the
Or a
robes. that they give
Jedi
you,
robe
and we
or Jedi
just
robe,
Get on
yeah.
out.
Oh, this is my
Mhm.
cosplay.
I
Because they
think
let you wear your
Levi's
they
little
let you wear your cosplay. They actually encourage it for the,
Really?
like, the role playing experience. Yeah.
Awesome.
That's the.
What's the role playing experience of being Rey Skywalker? What's
Yeah,
I'm
what's
Ray
yeah, I got
Skywalker.
I got a lot of one of those.
No, so from a lot of the
those, like
videos
that
I've watched
thing
about
and
it,
stuff.
like
Yep.
they want like there's so many different. Basically, it's what was promised at Galaxy's Edge, but in reality at the Starcruiser. I
Oh,
don't know if you
so what,
remember.
Galaxy's Edge was a failure?
Yeah, I don't remember. Well, kinda, but I don't remember. I don't know if you remember, but in 2015 when it's announced, they announced all this ambitious crap, and then
Right.
They did.
Bob Chapek being the complete asshole that he is, being head of
Mhm.
the parks division, was like, we're cutting it down. We're cutting it all down.
Yeah. Look how that panned out for them, no?
Because he's okay, they're making a lot of money from it. So
I mean,
think,
it's done well.
Like,
I think
they made-
well. I mean, I
they
think
made a
well.
lot more.
That's the problem.
They
That's
made
the
a lot.
problem.
Do you
though.
remember? Do you remember Galaxy's Edge when it first opened?
I was there. It was packed.
They were struggling for a bit
I
there.
don't know if they were.
I feel like most reviews I've seen about it are good. It's just like some to be
it's a fun
desired. I haven't
experience.
been.
Yeah, hold on. I
Yeah.
gotta. And listen, I'm no fan of Bob Chapek here, but Rise of the Resistance is like the most complex and
Correct. I
powerful
love the
ride of
ride.
the entire
Yeah.
Disney experience.
Park. Yeah, I agree.
I've heard that is
So-
very fun.
So
I
I'm not
agree.
gonna. I'm not trying to diss what the Imagineers did, but what I was
I'm
trying to say
dissing
before you
certain things.
rudely cut in, trying to spread your propaganda,
Okay. Thank you.
is that Bob Chapek is a dick.
Yeah, I
He's
agree.
he's a cheapskate, and so
Yep.
he was like, "All right, we're gonna roll it back." But the problem is, what I was saying is his decisions are profitable, so that's why he stays in power because
Correct.
he cuts back. But anyway, so essentially what they did was over the long period of time, because they
Mhm.
announced this thing in 2015 or whatever. It's
Mhm.
7 years later, and the Star Cruiser's finally out.
Yeah.
They moved all of the really complex, complicated story elements they wanted to put in Galaxy's Edge into the hotel because they thought it'd be easier to implement and control a hotel environment than it would be an open park environment. And so
Okay.
in the hotel, there's like different storylines you get to do, and like you interact with essentially NPCs, these actors who are around, and like they take you on quests and stuff. And I don't know, I haven't been there, but all the videos I've
Nope.
seen, people seem okay. He's gonna
You
say
have
no.
not been-
John.
you have not been there. You have not been
Nope,
there yet.
I have not been, but people
No,
seem to be
that is
enjoying it. I'm not gonna try and justify the price. It's too much, but
Nope.
people seem to like it. So what am
Here's
I
my
gonna do
thing
about
on it.
Cool.
Can I get?
think it
May
looks
I give my
bad.
2 cents?
Yep.
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
my
yeah.
Before
two cents.
Johnny goes on his rant, I'm gonna take a
Good.
little in between stance here, as I typically seem to do. I don't think it looks good. Everything
Okay.
I've seen about it looks kind of
Yeah,
doggy do.
I agree.
But listen, man, if people are saying it's good, they have been
Take
there.
the yeah.
They have been there. I haven't. If they say it's good and they're not being paid to say that, then maybe it's actually a good time that is somewhat worth the price. But we really won't know until March
I
1st.
don't think anything is worth that price.
Me neither. But
There's the
influencers
atrium there.
who went there for free seem to. So
I know what it looks like. I've seen it.
Okay, I think it's
Well,
interesting.
Enough.
the
Yeah, I
viewer
mean,
might not.
Yeah,
it's,
geez.
no, you're right. You're right. It's love
There's
the
the
exit
bar there.
signs. Love
Yeah, the exit
with
signs
the-
really take you out.
with the door right there. That's
Okay,
that's
pretty sure
a lot of
pretty
fun.
sure that's a legal thing, but
No, that's true.
No,
It is.
has to
It
be in
is.
there,
It
but
is. But
that looks bad.
come on, man! All right, I'm done. I'm done.
All right, that one. That.
Ugh.
Okay, it's not.
And here's the biggest point of contention. Johnny hates this Rodian.
No. The Rodian as a species, with the mask, looks great. I don't think it looks good.
The
besides
Rodian
that.
has been much debated over the past 24 hours in the
This is
and
true.
community.
It's just
Between the three of us.
Between the three of us, yeah.
Yeah,
Levi,
that's the
what's-
community.
Well,
Based
no.
off what you've heard, Levi, what's sort of your take on the whole?
Well, I think this is funny because this character here, the whole thing
Don't
is
care.
animatronic, and she's like the DJ for the Twi'lek that you've seen.
Don't care.
and It's kind of interesting. But to me,
I don't think it's
I
that
don't
interesting.
hate this. I think that's a cool. I think it's a Rodian. I don't know.
I'm not talking
That
about the
looks like
roadie. I'm talking about the
looks like a
entire
prequel Rodian.
experience.
I mean, I don't know. Here, I'll keep scrolling here.
Doo-doo.
I may never go to this in my entire life.
I probably
So,
won't.
The rooms,
Like-
the rooms, not that exciting. And I looked
Yeah.
at the window. It looks like a screen.
Yeah, it do kind of be looking like a screen though. I'm a gift shop.
And the fucking merch. Oh, sorry. And the merch sucks.
The merch sucks.
The merch does suck. They have an interchangeable light. They claim to have a new lightsaber, interchangeable lightsaber. And guess what? Guess what? The only thing you can change is this small little tiny dot insignia that you can put an Airbender initials on. That's it. That's
That's
it.
epic.
That's the interchangeable lightsaber, and it's blue.
Speaking of
Done.
lightsabers, there's the retractable lightsaber.
Hey, can you hold it? No.
No.
You're pleb. You're
Ray
you're
can.
plebeian. You're
Yeah,
plebeian.
Ray and
You
Kylo have them
can't.
though.
Ra-
You can't.
What do
I
they
don't think
do?
Kylo doesn't have that. Kylo, they
so-
only made one for Ray.
I
Kylo
think
does not have
Kylo
one.
has one. 'Cause
Nope.
Do
Nope.
they?
well, is he just ignited the whole time?
Yes.
Comes out swinging.
Yep.
Levi, can you also pull up the schedule?
Woo!
Are you able to find that? I know it's out there.
Yeah, I'll
Yeah,
search.
let's
I'll
pull up the
But I
schedule.
believe that this Ray and Kylo interaction is like the big event at
That
the
is
end
the big
of like,
finale,
the
correct.
story. And
Correct.
he like full on force chokes her.
He does like a force pull thing, and they have a
Force
fun little
freeze
effect.
pull. Yep, that's cool. It's cool. But she's on a
Looks like she's on a
moving
treadmill or
floor.
something.
A treadmill.
Well,
she's
she
on a
must
treadmill.
be, right? There's no way
Correct.
she's not.
Correct.
Yeah, I'm
unless
gonna
they
be
actually
honest.
got-
It's probably not easy for me to
No,
find
Dylan,
this,
the force is real.
Okay, I can find it.
itinerary.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah,
if I can-
I couldn't find it either. But yeah, so you guys, if you go, you are pretty much forced into this schedule if you want to have an experience.
hating
You
ass
need
Johnny.
you need to follow their
Keep that
schedule.
one up.
So, I think that kind of goes against
My take.
a lot of fun things because it's like you should be able to explore the hotel, but
All right,
no,
I got it right here.
you have a scheduled bit.
got it?
All right, pull it up.
There you
pull
go,
it up,
sir.
pull it up.
My take, though, throughout all this,
My
has been
take.
like,
Okay, sorry.
yeah, you think it sucks, and I think that's a fair take.
Thank you. Well, you didn't
think-
say that before. You didn't say that before. You said I had a bad take. Here we go.
Well,
Woo!
Levi is not
Woo!
saying that it's good. I've never heard Levi say it's good.
I'm
He's
just
saying
saying,
people that
like,
went there that actually
say
got to
it's good. Like, if
experience
people
it.
are enjoying it, I'm not gonna be like, oh, it's bad, because I'm
Yeah,
probably
who's
not gonna
paying
go.
it? The influencers that have paid to go.
There are
That is
people who
also
have
true.
paid to go who are saying that it is good. I would point
Okay.
everyone to Peter Scretta's video of, I think he's Screen Rant. Here, let me double check that. I see his too. Peter, he has paid money. Galaxy's Edge, and he has a 50-minute video, that is a complete breakdown of his entire experience. It is on his channel, Ordinary Adventures.
Okay.
It has 170,000 views right now, so popular video.
Yeah.
And he seemed to enjoy the hell out of it.
Okay.
And I don't know, I don't know, man. That's a video I watched, and it seemed cool. Seemed too
Alright.
expensive.
So
Looked cool though.
I'm gonna take us through the schedule a little bit, and
Yeah, please.
we can give our thoughts at the end. So the schedule stuff starts at 1 p.m. lunch buffet 1 to 4. So I imagine you do get some.
Yeah,
room
you
to
can
move.
do a lot. I
that's
feel like you
fine.
can do a lot.
Yeah,
of that,
yeah,
I
yeah.
don't know.
Exploring the Starcruiser 1:30 to 3:50. All right, so you got some
Okay.
time there.
That's, okay.
Data pad orientation
Oh
with a
god,
galactic social. I don't really know what that means, but
that looks awesome.
let's see. Oh, I guess
Yeah, so from what I gathered from the videos,
Look at the descriptions here.
so what I
Right.
gathered from the videos, there is an app that you
Yeah.
have to download, and
There's the
Right.
you're
Disney app.
and you're able to interact with the story and with
Yep.
there are certain things in the Starcruiser through it, and that's with
Yep.
like the data pad.
So kind of
Yes,
like
they,
Galaxy's Edge, right?
Yeah, they do the same
Galaxy's
thing.
Edge has
Yep.
a sort of similar.
It's
I
sort of-
believe
Galaxy's Edge has
I
like
believe it's the same app.
Galaxy's Edge is like a very light version of this. This
Right,
is far
right,
more
right.
interactive. It is
Cool.
the same app, you're right, but the version that they use on the Starcruiser is far more robust. It looks like
Right.
in terms of
Well,
the
I
way
would
they
hope
interact
so.
with the
One
story.
would hope so.
It seems
One
like
would
theme
hope so.
parks are kind of moving toward that too. I know like Nintendo World has a very similar experience.
Nintendo World, I think, OP. Nintendo World
Nintendo World looks sick.
looks so sick.
But the Galactic Social, every voyage of the Helicon Cruiser is populated
Halcyon.
with interesting Halcyon. Thank you.
Halcyon.
Interesting, intriguing passengers who hail. All right, so you just kind of go around, meet all the the cosplayers. or
Yeah,
whatever.
why don't we take a look at some of these characters? Actually,
We did, and they looked all right. Ship muster, except for no, that Togruta
The
looks
Togruta
really
looks bad. Togruta looks bad.
I wish I could pull up TikToks, but
I think the Twi'leks I've seen in the Rodian looks fine. And
yeah,
a lot of the human things look
remember
fine.
the Captain video? Let me see. If
I don't think Kevin looks bad. It's a Pantoran, man. It's just a human painted blue. That's what Pantorans look
Nah,
like.
man.
Like,
Nah,
sorry, man. I don't have to tell
Nah,
you.
man.
We got the 4:30 to 5 is the captain's reception, where we also then move into the first dinner, an evening with Gaia, who we know as the Twi'lek singer.
Cool.
Which I don't know. You can give or take.
Awesome.
Just like
We then moved
sabacc lessons. That's kind of cool.
sabacc lessons.
That's kind of cool.
Outer Rim regalia.
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 I like regalia.
You can say I say regalia.
Regalia.
Levi says regalia.
You say it
Regalia.
either
He's
way.
like
Regalia.
he's probably
name
in
of
like
the
the
car
top
in
10
Regalia.
smartest people I know. So
Regalia.
sector set, don't know what that means. Sabacc lessons again. So they really
Awesome.
might know this.
You really wanted you to
No,
learn.
I think you get options probably. I don't think you have to do all of this. At the beginning, it said scheduled, unscheduled. I bet you're choosing.
You're held at
choosing to pick.
gunpoint at your entire time
mean,
at the
at-
hotel, and if you don't
Like, see
abide
at the-
by
you
the
know,
schedule,
See on the see
you'll
how it
be-
says unscheduled.
you'll-
Like I think
yeah.
you get to choose.
But
certain,
There's
certain
those
certain
are
things.
things, yes.
specifically unscheduled.
Yeah. So now looking at this, I've actually
Once
been
again-
I've been on a Disney cruise before. So this is actually, now that I'm looking at it, this is somewhat similar to how a Disney cruise
And that's
operates.
what I've heard from the people who are there is that it's
Yeah.
meant to be, and that's how they try and justify the price is that it's meant to be like a cruise in the way that they've done everything.
Yeah, but it's
Which-
not.
It's a warehouse. Yeah.
So this is what I think is
yeah.
super cool. You get to go to Batu, and that
do.
is like pretty sweet. I don't know how much time you get there,
You
but
get 3 hours max. I believe.
and I've heard you get a spot on Riser Resistance, which is also
Yeah, you
super
do.
cool.
And what's
do, yeah.
actually I think is what the coolest thing is when I was there, there's like this gate that was closed by the first
Yeah.
order shop.
Yep.
And that's actually the gate where
That's
you
the
come
gate
in
that
from the
opens.
Star
Yep.
Cruiser that they have like a
Oh,
ship
really?
a
That's
ship
cool.
that comes in there. And
Yeah.
I didn't realize what that was gonna be for.
Yep.
Cool.
Yep.
You get some brekkie.
Levi
I bet
is correct.
any update? Are they saying the food's good? Is the food any good?
Yeah,
I mean,
apparently. I don't know.
yeah.
The
Yes,
blue
maybe.
shrimp looks vile.
Yep.
But
Does.
dyed blue
might
shrimp.
be good. I'm not a shrimp
So
guy
what I
either,
heard
so-
was because I've been to Oga's. At Oga's, a lot of the stuff is pre-made, so it's
Mhm.
not as good. And then
What,
at,
Right.
the drinks?
well, just some of the stuff like some of the
Food and
food is
drinks
not
and-
like
They don't
it's
have
made.
food at Oga's. It's
They
Oga's
do.
Cantina. They only have drinks, and they
I've
have.
been
they
I've
have
been in
blue-
it,
they have
and I've
cookies.
had
been
some.
been there more than you.
What does that mean?
Yeah,
Been there
Levi.
more-
I've been there more than you. Been there
I was,
twice.
but I was also there.
Okay, but you're wrong.
Okay.
There's a
Okay, so
different- there's a
wherever the
different
food
spot
is,
where the
keep
food
going,
is.
Levi.
I okay. For one,
Oga's Cantina.
I
just
see
serves
what you're saying.
drinks.
I see what you're saying. Yeah, yeah. Like the drinks. It's the drinks too. It's not just the food. Like because the food they have like snacks and like appetizer kind of deals at Oga's.
They
don't
only have
like,
they have a blue milk cookie, and that's it. But okay.
I mean,
Anyways,
maybe it was set dressing food. That's possible.
Maybe-
Actually, it was
maybe-
fake. However, it's irrelevant. The point that I'm trying to make is that Oga's the drinks and the stuff is like not as it's not fresh. It's not as fresh. Whereas in the Star Cruiser, it's like a whole ass restaurant, and they're
Right,
making
yeah.
it actually in the place, and so it tastes better. That's what.
yeah,
people
the
were saying.
drinks are really good though.
So I'm reading, if you stay on the ship, there's still activities for you to enjoy. So I mean,
Awesome.
I don't know who would stay on the ship. Maybe if you've gone to Batu enough times, I don't know. Who knows?
Yeah, I feel like I don't know though. If you've paid that much money to explore the Star Cruiser, I feel like maybe I would stay in the Star Cruiser.
Maybe I would. One would hope.
It depends if you've gone. I don't know. Like if I
Yeah, true,
I haven't
true
been
that.
to Batu, so I would 100% go to Batu.
Yeah.
Droid
Bada bada
racing
bada boo.
tournament sign up. Ba-ba-da-ba-da-ba-doo. Model shipbuilding.
Interesting.
Launch on Batu. So that's pretty cool.
Good.
I don't think we have to go through the whole itinerary. I think we can talk
No,
about
I
know, I'm
want
just
to.
going through it, but
some of our feelings about it.
We can
the celebration.
celebration. What is it? What?
Sweet and-
I want to read it.
I think those are probably like that's probably like a story event.
that's what everyone
Right.
has been posting about. So yeah, all the cast is there. So it's kind of this whole thing. Anyways,
That's cool. And then it looks
Disembark-
like that's it.
cool.
So, that didn't seem too bad to me. I mean, I don't know what the experiences actually seem like. Isn't there some whole things where like you like get to sneak around and stuff and like interact in the story?
Yep.
Is that like random
can-
events? Like is
so
that for
apparently-
everyone or is that like a
Nope.
like
Apparently, every time you go and from the way it looks, you can do a different thing. It's not everyone gets to do everything.
okay? So
It
there's
is-
like
it
because I
is-
know like in the concept art at least there's like people sneaking around with Chewie. Like is that
Yeah,
like
if
an
you
option?
do
It's just character interactions.
if you do something for the resistance,
Yeah.
like there was a guy who I was watching in the video who like the NPC quote unquote, like the guy came up to him and told him, this one specific guy, hey, come meet me at this certain time at the Star Cruiser and we're gonna meet up and like do a mission.
Mhm.
That
I-
is sick.
And like you don't do that at Galaxy's Edge, like someone approaching you in
Right.
this big gathering, going like,
Yeah,
passing
so
you a thing
that's how
about the
they-
resistance.
That's how they pitched it.
I know that is how they pitched it, and then they canceled that in like
And they canceled
2017
it.
or whatever. When they were like, "No, we're changing it,"
Woo!
because Bob Chapek. If you don't know, I keep shitting on Bob Chapek because Bob Chapek before he was CEO was the head of the parks division and was famous for his cost cutting.
Right.
Yep. Love him.
Anyway,
King alert.
on the on the topic of the Star Cruiser as a whole, though, I feel like most people's objection to it isn't
How do we feel about about the Batman. Sorry, go ahead.
isn't necessarily in the quality. It's like the morality of having Star Wars be in this state. And that is where I push back the most. Because if you remember, like connect Star Wars, I'm Han Solo, like that wasn't Disney, man, but that exists. They were doing that.
That's true.
Like that kind of stuff has been around. Star Tours itself was something that was created with in conjunction with Disney, but when George still owned the company, like that's a ride.
Right.
Like I don't know, merchandising in this part of Star Wars has always been part of it. And so now that it's just at a wider scale, people have to confront that Star Wars is still a brand. But at the same time, I do feel as if they're trying to make an effort. They could do that just like they did with Galaxy's Edge. They're giving these stories to actual storytellers and writers to try and make something of this corporate thing. I mean, Timothy Zahn, the Star Wars writer, is the first one who put Batuu on paper in Thrawn Alliances. And like that's not a corporate story about Thrawn and Vader. Like they happen to be on Batuu, but like that is a good story. You know, Zoraida Cordova's a crash of fate.
You'll never see him on the planet though.
Thrawn? Oh, okay, come on. We'll get into that. Zoraida Cordova's A Crash of Fate. That's a damn good book. Delilah S. Dawson's Black Spire Outpost, the sequel to the Phasma novel, really damn good novel. Like really good. But it's a Galaxy's Edge novel. You know, it's a tie-in novel. And so when I see this stuff with the Halcyon, the Starcruiser, like the comic, Ethan Sachs, he did the Galaxy's Edge comic too.
The comic, yeah.
Damn good comic. Really good. Cool. Cool comic. And so far, the thing they're doing with the Starcruiser one is because the ship, like, you know, in the canon, like they're making an effort to make a thing of it. In the canon, it's been around for like 285 years. So you can do stories with it in each different era, which is what I was trying to tell you earlier, is that they're establishing it that it's been in different eras. So I feel like if they want to in the future go through it with the different eras, you know, like Anakin was on it, he fought Ventress on it, like stuff like that. Like you could do those.
You think they're gonna do that though?
I don't. Well, they're setting it up like that could be cool. And
here's my problem with everything.
I just don't hate that. You know, I don't immediately hate that if the stories they're telling with it are good. Once again, I am probably never ever gonna go to this thing, but if they want to like make an effort to make something of it, I don't have a problem with that.
Okay, sure, Dylan.
Well, I was just gonna say I feel like inevitably they're gonna have to change it up to give us OT, to give us prequel. Probably OT first. Yeah, I 100%.
And like 10 years or less, 5 years after they've been doing the same thing for so long.
They haven't made sequel content since Rise of Skywalker.
2019.
I feel like they're gonna. Yeah, I know, but I feel like they're gonna
2022
switch it up.
I don't understand. I think for sure. Look at literally. Hold on, before you make this point. Literally, look at Star Tours. They change up that thing all the damn time. Space Mountain becomes Hyperspace Mountain.
They haven't changed anything yet. Like what is that?
Because it's only been 3 years, and Disney Parks time is like 1 month in human time.
Yeah.
And this is also, it's seemingly a bit of a different process. I haven't been on neither Star Tours or Batuu, but I know that it's I've seen both of them. It seems like for them to redress Batuu, they are gonna have to put a lot of work in to do that.
They don't need to redress it.
They would have to change a lot of things, I think. Not like the models per se, but they'd have to probably. I don't know.
And at the same time, though, in Disneyland, Darth Vader, Boba Fett are still walking around this Space Mountain. Like there is a sweet ass display in the Tomorrowland with all the different lightsabers.
Yep.
Oh my god. Very cool.
So awesome.
Very cool.
Clone helmets,
clone helmets, like that stuff's still in Disneyland. That's still there.
That's true. That's
true. But before
continue,
I do want to say, I think that is super cool that in the Galactic Starcruiser, like there is options for people. Like you get a message, it's like, yo, come here. Like we need you. I think that's cool. I don't know how actually in depth that is or what that becomes, like what you actually do when you do stuff like that. But if it's cool, then
some of the videos
that seems like a really cool subjective experience.
Yeah. Some of the videos from the experience that I've seen, just like, I don't know, it really just turns me off because I think it looks pretty cheap to me. I don't think the act like the set or the just like the rooms of it. I think it looks. I don't think it looks that great personally. I don't know. I'm not vibing with it.
A lot of like the control panels and stuff don't really mesh.
It just looks tacky. It looks tacky, and I don't know. Some of it is just weird to me. I don't know how to. I can't really like add too much to that.
There's the bridge
besides
there.
I just don't. I don't vibe with it. I don't know. It just doesn't feel. It feels off. And you know, there's you can find videos of the experience like everywhere, but From the stuff
There's the
I've seen,
controls.
like there's the lightsaber experience, which I mean looks a little silly. I think the
Yeah.
lightsabers look kind of stupid, to be honest. Like I have better lightsabers than what you's given at the hotel. And it's just I don't know. It just doesn't look good, man. I don't know. I'm
The
not.
top left one looks
Some of
kind
it
of
doesn't
cool
look
in this
good.
picture. I
Yeah, that
don't like
looks
the
fine.
top right
No,
one.
no,
I don't.
and some of it looks fine. I mean, like even on Bot 2, like I think the control panels look great on Bot 2. Like I just hear it just feels different. I don't know. It just I know I'm probably never going to visit here, but I just like I don't know. I don't think it looks that great. So personally, so beyond that, just some of the
And when it
experiences.
really blows up, when we reach 2,000 subscribers, then we're going. Then we're taking our
Then we're
$92 and we're going to the Star
Okay.
Cruiser.
Go to the bank, baby.
That works.
In our Google
But yeah,
AdSense.
and then it feels very Disney, and that's what I don't love. Like, if
Based
that
on like the
makes sense.
TikToks and stuff I've seen, I've hated a lot of them. Where
Right.
it's like, but from the people that are portraying in a good light, where it's like I got like I don't know the way maybe it's just them interacting with the people. It's just like kind of cringe.
A lot of people there right now are
But-
pretty cringe.
It's
Yeah.
true.
and that's
It's
because they're
true.
influencers, and also
It's
I
true.
wouldn't be surprised if they were getting a little bit of money for what they're
What?
doing. to say
Really?
decent
They're
things.
telling you that like the hotel's good because they're getting
That's-
paid for it? What?
That's why I'm
That
gonna wait
happens?
till
Does that happen in the real world?
what would
I
it
don't
be,
think they
March
get
3rd,
paid. I think
March
the fact
4th?
that they get a free visit is the
They get a
incentive.
free
Yeah,
visit,
yeah,
and
yeah.
they have
I don't
to.
think they
Everything's
actually
better
get
when it's
paid.
free, you know.
Yeah, I don't think they actually get paid.
So yeah, like I said, the window in each room, like it looks like a screen. I don't love that. Like I've seen it. But I know I haven't been. I just don't think it looks good.
Yeah, that's
That's all
the
I'll
thing.
say.
Like if I was there,
That,
I
I
might
mean, you know what?
be.
This is okay. This looks kind of cool. This is okay. I I don't hate it. I don't love it. It looks
Yeah, it's
kind of
got
cool.
it's got the Falcon vibes in the.
I like the Falcon.
Yeah.
Things on the wall. I like that.
wall.
I
I like
you
the
know,
sink, the little or not a sink, but the little outlet there.
Yeah,
It's got the cool like.
yeah. It
there.
yeah. But so part of it just feels cheap to me. I don't know. That's part of it with me as well. And I don't. Really
I think part of that is just because it's something that's fictional, but in real life. I think that's also just. the thing.
But no, because I know it can be done. Like there's certain parts of Bad 2 that like are really freaking good.
Yeah, I'm
And
just
like
saying.
and
Like, they
just like
spent-
people like just building sets like and like
I know.
it's
I
easily
know.
doable.
I don't know if it's easily doable, but I think to capture the vibe
Meaning
of Star Wars
for
which is
Disney, it's
something that-
easily doable. If
I mean,
they
there's
put
stuff
in
that looks plastic. That's a back table that looks like plastic.
that right.
That
Probably-
like, the edges of that look
Yeah.
like. But also,
Probably is
I might
plastic.
if I'm there.
Love
I
the
might
exit
be-
sign in the background, by the way. I'm just kidding. Again, I know legally they have to do that, but it's just funny.
If
If
they
I'm
write it in
there-
Arabic, they get sued.
Yeah, I know. I was thinking of that. What if they did it in Arabic?
They would probably get sued.
They would get sued. That's correct.
But like, we also have to understand we're not there, and I might overlook all this stuff that I'm seeing in photos because
When
I'm
you're-
having a great
okay,
time, you know.
Okay,
So
this is
who knows?
This is the thing, and Levi and I think can both.
Yeah, I tell you what, when
because
you're looking at the
we've been
Millennium Falcon, you're like,
to- yeah,
"That
when
look-
you're
that
looking at the
sucks."
Millennium
But when
Falcon,
you're inside it, you're
everything
like,
goes away. Everything goes away. Everything goes away.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a when you're there, it's great. It's great. I'll say it. When you're there, it's great. I mean, it's Star Wars in real life. Like
it's pretty
of course
impressive.
you're gonna love it. It's impressive, and the Falcon is still beautiful. So kind of moving on from this, yeah, I do still think doesn't look fantastic, and that's in my opinion. But however, so my other point is, and this is kind of just this is my generalization of just this and Batu. I struggle with the fact that they're just keeping it to the sequels. Now, this is regardless of if I like the sequels or not as movies. Like there's nothing to do with it. This has nothing to do with it. But the thing with Star Wars is there's so many things, different things you can like. There are so many different fandoms within Star Wars. Like that's
True.
what's great about it. And I feel like them focusing on literally so the timeline of all of this is
Yeah, it's
between Last
between
Jedi
the
and
years, yeah.
Rise of Skywalker, which is a year, correct? It's a
Mhm.
year.
Yep,
So it's
1 year.
like don't love that they're just doing such a specific thing. Like it's very odd to me. Like and they could be they could have a giant moneymaker being like, because we have these shows coming out, and they could self-promote at the parks for these shows
Yeah.
as time goes on with all these characters. They could have Boba
I
walking
think
around.
that's
could
why they
have
have
Kenobi walking around. Like,
Tomorrowland though. I think that stuff will all be in Tomorrowland.
yes, but and also this. We are past the sequels now. In life, we are past the sequels. They are not
In
obsolete.
life.
I'm not saying they're obsolete, but they are not focused on any as heavily as they were. Obviously, when they were
I mean,
coming
it's
out, it was a much
Mandoverse
different
right
time.
now. There's no doubt
Man,
about
it's
that. I mean,
Mandoverse.
that's
It's
what
Mandoverse.
that's what
And
we're in.
we are having nothing of that here. And again, how they don't. Again, they have Easter eggs and stuff here and there, which is great. That's cool. That's cool. But I want to feel. I want it to feel like I'm living during that timeline.
I'd be lying
There's
if I
so many
said
people.
I'd be lying if I
want-
said I wouldn't rather have Mando, Ahsoka, Boba Fett, Luke Skywalker, Grogu
course.
walking around.
Of course,
Then
and that's
just-
fine.
Well,
and that's fine because
yeah, I think
there's so many different.
I think
parts of
also
Star
though
Wars you can like.
I think also though in that context I think they more shot themselves in the foot not by keeping it in the sequels but by saying it has to be canon.
Yeah,
Because
Right,
you
and
because
that
you can't
too.
because you can't
That
have
too.
Boba Fett, Ahsoka, and Luke walking
No,
around
you
if you
can't.
want it to be
And
canon.
that's the problem, and
Right.
that's why I think they need to.
Whereas the stories in this that happen here and the stories on Galaxy's Edge, like they show up in the reference books. Like the reason why
Right,
in the Rise of Skywalker it's the Steadfast, not the Finalizer, at
Yeah.
the final Battle of Exegol. It's because the
'cause of this.
Finalizer gets blown up during the
Blown
Battle
up.
of Batuu.
You're right. Yep.
And like
Yep.
that's like, that those events, quote unquote, affected the movie. So
Right.
it's like, and now like you can't. Yeah, I sort of take back what I said. You can, I think, redress the Starcruiser, but I don't think you can't redress Rise of the Resistance. Like they spent
No,
so much money
you can't. You can't.
on that,
And
Right.
I don't
making
think
it a thing.
I don't think people want it to be canon. I don't think people need that. I don't know. That's just me. I don't need this to be
I don't
canon.
think people need it anyway. I don't
I
think
just
people
want a
need it
cool
either.
Star Wars lane where I can see all the parts of Star Wars that I like too.
The fact that they did make it canon though is kind of an interesting thing to me. Like
It
it's
is
kinda,
interesting.
it's kind of cool because, like I said, I
It's
get
cool
to
'cause you're
consume.
living.
I get to consume all the outside stories, and then when I
Right.
go there and I
Yeah.
see Vi Maradi
You get-
walking around Batuu,
Yes,
I'm like, that's a
yes.
character from a novel
cool.
that I read.
It adds
I'm like,
to the
that's kinda
immersion,
cool.
100%.
It
Like,
does,
adds,
but I think they could do the same effect without having it being.
And that's
so
obviously
integrated
super
into
niche. When
canon.
I'm talking to this actor who knows about the novel, and I'm like,
Right.
you're talking, and she's talking to me about this character
Right.
who's on the only on the page, and she's a
Yeah.
character on the page, and she's in real life. It's kind of
Yeah.
cool. So it's like I
It
see
is-
the appeal, but I agree. I think they shot themselves in the foot by trying.
when
to
you're
stick it
there,
at one
can
point.
like Rey and Kylo not necessarily be walking around at the same time because
No,
their
no.
interactions are
So
supposed
Rey,
to be.
no.
They,
So
yes,
they
though.
can.
They don't. But they don't
can.
come out at the same time.
They can't be together though because
Right.
Rey's hiding from Kylo. That's the whole.
Right.
That's the whole
Right,
story.
right, got it.
Like
got
Matt
it,
Martin
okay.
was saying in the most recent trailer for the Starcruiser, which is much better than the first one.
Oh, yeah.
He's like, maybe that this could be the first and only time that Rey and Kylo meet in between the two movies is on the Halcyon, and that's where I go. Don't do that. Don't lock
that's weird.
don't lock the story into the Starcruiser.
Right.
And that's why I think he said maybe because he caveated with like there could be more stories down the line, which I'm always like,
Right.
don't
get
lock anything into
Yeah.
this
Yeah.
experience.
Well, it's also
Especially, yeah.
putting like Han and Leia's like honeymoon on that rubs me the wrong
yeah,
way.
thank
I
you.
don't.
I was
really
gonna
have-
get back to that. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't have a direct reason why. It's just like they
doesn't
only did
seem
it
right.
because it's not necessarily to serve the story of them. It's to serve the
No.
story. It's to sell the Halcyon.
However,
essentially.
however,
Correct.
it very well could be because this is how it was with the Galaxy's Edge stuff. And this is why I came back to it because Beth Revis wrote a
Look weird.
badass novel about Jyn Erso and Saw Gerrera called Rebel Rising, and she's writing this book, and that's where most of the Saw Gerrera lore comes from, where he's just like a horrible war criminal. Is this YA book that Beth Revis wrote, and now she's writing this novel about Han and Leia, and so. Oh, excuse me. And so it could be that the Starcruiser is the background element, and that Han is cracking jokes about it the whole time about how it sucks so much.
Right.
And it could just be relegated to that because I trust her as an author. It's the same way Timothy Zahn wrote about Batuu. Like I trust the story that she's going to tell. If it comes out and it's just an ad, then that will be a problem. But I'm gonna wait until that story comes out to pass judgment on that.
Well, yeah, that's the thing. I don't see Han wanting to do that.
And he might not.
Han's-
Like either Han and Leia both could not.
Right.
Leia to me, Leia more than Han honestly is the one who I could see not wanting to do it because
Yeah,
she's
I
got
would
the war to
see.
fight.
Yeah, no, it's
But
true.
but the story that they maybe will tell in it because it's about the Imperial remnants trying to get Han and Leia. That could be fun. That could be a cool book
Right.
to read. that's like a classic Legends
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
style. They're getting married on Endor, and then the Imperials come after them. Like that could be fun, and I could enjoy that if the Star Cruiser is just like a background element. And I'm
Right.
not gonna
Definitely.
hate it if it's that.
They did throw it in there in like the synopsis, considering.
They made a heavy point on it.
Well, it's also the point that it was like, and they go here, and it's like the trademark. Like you can go here too if
You
you
can go
want.
here too. Come
Yeah.
on. Come to
I like,
where
I like all the jokes about
you won't
it. Yeah.
you won't see it. You
Where
won't see
Kylo
them.
Ren
you
was
won't-
conceived.
Yeah, you won't see them there, but come on down. I
Dude.
just think I don't, but the problem is with all of this, I don't see a way they can revamp the whole park.
Yo, might edit this out, but can you do it on the Starcruiser?
Yeah,
You sure?
100%. Why wouldn't you?
What do you mean? What?
He's asking if you can bang. If you got a bed,
Yeah, I know what he's saying.
yeah, why not?
I don't know. Just like is there anything
outlawed.
against that?
So many
You know,
people.
you don't know. You don't know these things.
Mm, okay.
I gotta imagine.
I've been. Yep.
Gotta
What are you
reach
gonna
out.
say?
I've been on a cruise ship before.
Hey, yeah.
Not saying that. I'm not saying anything.
Yeah,
Um,
I think
yes.
the answer is that
Yes,
yes.
Dylan.
Hmm.
So now Dylan wants to go. That's what he's saying.
2000 ain't that bad.
Yeah.
Woo!
Oh,
Jokes all around. I'm not paying
Maybe.
that much for
It is way too much. What was I saying? I don't see a way that can revamp the park and the hotel at this point. Do
Yeah.
you?
Nope.
Okay.
Well, I can see the way they can revamp the hotel, not the park.
Yeah,
But the park is connected to the hotel. It's just
I see
yeah,
that,
that's true.
but
If
people
you come
I
out
think
of OT ship and then go to Batu and you're in the sequel trilogy, that's gonna be kind of weird.
I think people can suspend their disbelief enough for the experience to be like, yeah, this is the
But
park.
I feel
is
like
in
they
this-
would.
I
I feel like at that
time
point they might as well
traveled.
sacrifice.
We went through the world between worlds.
Yeah. Yeah, what if they add
they recanonized the world between worlds for just that.
All
Just
right,
that
guys, we
purpose.
need you to use the Force to open the world between
No.
worlds.
No.
Don't save your dead grandmother. We have to go to Batu.
I don't know. Like I think that those experiences though at Disneyland exist. Like Star Tours is that out of canon wacky. You fly through all the fun moments of Star
And
Wars.
guess
thing.
what? Everyone loves it.
Yeah. and Happy Space
Everyone
Mountain.
loves it.
I think it was Gibbs who's on the show, professional Bad Batch watcher. He went on, and last time he went on, he was like the spy or whatever, or like the one person that they
Yeah,
call
yeah,
out.
yeah.
Yeah,
That's
which
so
is pretty
cool.
cool.
That's
Yeah.
cool.
That is funny.
It's just, man, I don't know, man. It's just like tough. I don't see them revamping the park, especially because they built these huge freaking sequel resistance and First Order's model ships that the actors
Yeah.
like interact with. So it's just like,
I want to go to Batu in general. I have not been, and that would be a lot of fun.
yeah,
Also very expensive.
yeah.
Not as
Disney-
expensive.
Disney is
as-
expensive.
No,
not
no,
as
no, no.
expensive as
But
the
just
hotel, of
Disney in
course.
general is
Yeah.
expensive.
True
Yeah.
that. True that. True that.
Yeah.
It
So
also
it's
seems like a headache to like make reservations for stuff. Like every time I've heard people are like, "Yeah, getting to Rise of Resistance sucks." Like,
It's
going.
you know what? I went with my mom, and my brother. They were freaking out that we're not gonna be able to get to the ride. I was just like, we're chilling, we're good, we'll get
That
it. And guess what? We got it.
amazes me that you were chilling about that.
I was chilling.
Chilling.
You were chilling
I
somehow.
was chilling.
Somehow you
I
knew.
swear it. I swear it.
Somehow.
I was chilling.
Johnny was
Yeah.
chilling.
That's true.
Somehow.
Anyway, so I'm mid
yeah.
on it. Don't really care. I'll read the stories. I'll enjoy them. I'm a
I'm-
shill. Johnny
I'm
hates
mid,
it. Dylan
I'm
is
mid.
mid.
I'm mid.
I'm gonna see
I'm
what
mid
the
on the
reviews
lower
say.
on the
I'm gonna
lower
see what
side.
the, I'm gonna see what
I
the
know,
real
I'll
people
say
say,
it.
not the
I don't like
corpos.
the word hate, but you know what? I'll say it. I hate
Damn,
it.
you hate it? Damn.
No, I don't hate. I don't think I hate it. I don't know. Like I'm on lower tier mid. I will not go. I don't even want to go. That's the thing. I like Batu. I don't even want to go to the.
You don't want to go?
If you were able
Yeah,
to go
no,
for free,
I
you would
want to go.
I think
Like,
we'll
I
go
would,
for free.
I would
Yeah,
go.
yeah, I would take most things for free. Most things I would take for free. But
$100.
okay,
Yeah, I'll pay
Would you go?
$100.
yeah, $100.
I'm trying to see where your
sure.
limit. It sounds like you might want to go. $100 is not a lot, but chunk of change.
I think I'd pay like $300. I think that's my limit.
That's
I'd pay
where
like
my max is. Yeah.
You
I'd
won't
like
even be
to
able to
do
get into Disney with that. So okay.
You
No, I
can hardly
mean,
get there. You can hardly get
Yeah,
there.
you
with
can-
that.
No, you can get into Disney with that. Come on now. They're not that
300? I'm
expensive.
trying to think.
They're
what's
they're-
more.
Not for
like-
us in the Boston.
no,
We'd be
like-
paying a ticket that's like.
Well,
$600.
the flight. Yeah,
Oh,
the
for
flight,
me,
it's
for me,
yeah.
it's not a long flight, and like
yeah.
day pass, it's like 60
Eh,
bucks.
nah,
so
but-
whatever.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah.
But
I
yeah,
could do
you know.
it. I could do it with 300 bucks.
Okay.
I think I could make it.
You can always
Okay.
sneak in, right?
Yeah, you can do
No.
that. Yeah,
No
Disney
way.
security. Disney
Bro,
security sniping you.
it's like
Yeah,
the
you're good.
the Berlin Wall, dude. It's like
True.
the amount of security they have there. It's nuts. The layers.
You'd be like
and the
Ray
passes.
trying to run from Kylo. You're sneaking in, and you're sneaking around. That's
Ray
like your character.
Skywalker.
Ray Skywalker. Yeah. Good luck with that, Dylan.
Makes me so angry.
It's actually Ray.
I will
Palpatine.
say, having your lightsaber at Batu at night in front of the Falcon, not much like it. Nothing like it.
This guy, you're
I
flip-flopping.
imagine.
You suck.
I imagine the experience of building one too. Even though the sabers aren't like the best quality, I imagine building
It
one
was
is a
cool.
pretty sweet.
It
It's,
was
experience.
yes,
really cool.
that is a cool.
And I
experience.
love how it's like a hidden thing. It's not hidden, but it's like.
Hold on,
Yeah,
I don't
yeah,
hate
yeah.
Batu. Hold on, I don't hate Batu. I have serious problems with it.
What's bad?
But like the lightsaber experience, that was great. I loved it. That
Savvy's
was really
Workshop,
cool.
man.
Davi's Workshop is great. So, and other things, but
that's cool.
blue milk, good. Like blue
I want
milk.
to try blue milk.
Blue milk.
That's the
fan.
one reason I want to go.
My name's
Sometimes
name's-
Sometimes I crave it, and then I get upset. It's true.
I was
bet
gonna
Levi-
I was gonna do a transition bit, and you just imagining you getting mad, and
I get mad. I
Johnny's in
crave
the
it,
oven,
and
and he craves blue milk.
It's true.
Johnny's looking at pictures of blue milk, and he's like,
I want it. Yeah, that's me.
My name's Bruce Wayne.
Bruce Wayne.
Bruce
Is it?
Wayne.
Master Wayne.
Master Wayne.
Master Wayne.
And sometimes,
I'm excited to see
I'll
Andy
look at you.
Serkis as Alfred. That's gonna be.
Now
That's
you look
gonna
at
be an
me.
interesting one.
and I'll know that you've made it.
Mm-hmm.
It's the end
That's
of that
good.
movie.
That's true.
Jeez.
guys, the Batman.
Some
When is
Master
this
Wayne.
pod coming out? Monday. You're like
Monday?
3 or 4 days away.
Comes out in
from
3
seeing
days.
No,
Batman.
well, technically, it comes out tomorrow. Technically, 'cause there is.
But
there
no one
is-
watching
there
this
a
is gonna have
screening.
seen it.
Yeah. Wrench. He'll be out there over in the UK. Don't they get crap early? They get it early.
I don't
He'll
know.
see it.
I don't know,
True.
but there
True.
is a fan first screening at AMC's.
You made it this far, Wrench? Comment.
Are we
I
not-
did,
word
I did not get the
cucumber.
tickets for it.
Are we not fans first?
Yeah.
How do you become a fan first?
I should have gotten tickets.
You're just being quick with it. That's all it
Yeah.
is.
When are
Yeah,
going,
you
Levi?
were a fan first. It makes sense.
I was pretty upset because I did actually forget when the tickets released, and then I was like, oh shoot, it's Batman Day, and then
Right.
but it's okay. We're seeing it
We got good
Thursday. I
tickets,
might
though.
see it
think
early.
We got really,
'cause I'm at
we got
work.
really good seats.
We got seats. We got good.
I'm
We got
super
very good
excited.
seats. I'm excited.
Despite I've been joking with Johnny, I'm like, this movie's gonna suck. It's gonna be incredible. I've heard only good things about it from the people that have gone, but that's also
I've heard
kind of
best. I've heard best comic book movie of all time, but
I haven't
don't-
heard
I don't
anything.
know if that's true.
Isn't the embargo not out?
Well, just people
Why are you hearing
non-spoiler
stuff?
stuff. Non-spoiler stuff. You can say non-spoiler stuff, but you can,
I thought any opinion was embargoed.
I've seen
just
some.
been seeing a
I've
lot of
seen
people
some
on-
tiki-talkie
I've
stuff.
seen stuff on Twitter too of
the
people
tiki-talkies,
quoting people.
Tiki-talkie.
But also that could be a Galactic Starcruiser situation where they have to say that.
True that. You think Matt
mean,
Reeves paid for
again, I'll be honest. It's funny. I'm like, this is the first movie where I'm a little gatekeepy, and I'll explain why.
Oh wow.
I've been following. I know. I've gotten. Okay. Let me.
No,
let me
start.
say
Don't
this
be
full thing I'm saying.
gatekeeping. Go for it. Go
No,
for
it's
it.
okay. I have followed this movie before Robert Pattinson was even a thought. Because originally this movie was supposed to be a Ben Affleck movie, and Ben
Yes, it
Affleck
was.
would have, and he would have starred in it. It would have been a. I am very intrigued to see what it would have been, and it's unfortunate. The whole DCU is unfortunate. It would have been. I think
It's all unfortunate.
it's all unfortunate. I
Peacemaker was
think
fortunate.
Yeah.
I think I don't know if it would have been a better movie. Again, I haven't even seen the Batman, but the pitch sounds really cool. It was basically going to be a Batman versus Deathstroke. I think that Deathstroke would have been the main antagonist, but it would have also
Remember when they
included
leaked? Remember when that Deathstroke footage leaked?
Deathstroke footage leaked? Yeah, I do.
I've been
Test
following it
footage?
since then too. That's what
Yeah.
I was like, oh man,
Yep.
that's gonna be in the Ben Affleck Batman
Yep.
movie. I was
Yep.
like, that sure is
Yep.
cool.
Yep. And
Hey, guys,
we were gonna
guys,
get
Guys, I made it in the gate. I made it
we
through
were,
the gate.
we were
Through the
gonna get a
gate,
lot
through
of
the
villains.
gate.
We were going to get like
I'm not
a ton of
kept.
villains.
The
There
Wayne
were
Manor
some
Gate.
ideas. There were some ideas where it would take place during Arkham. It would take place at Arkham Asylum, which would have
Yeah.
been really freaking cool. That would have been wild.
Yeah, I remember
Um,
seeing that because right around when that Deathstroke footage leak was when
Yep.
you saw the Deathstroke after credit scene in
Yes, Justice League.
Justice League, and
Yep.
you were like, oh, so
What
that's
is
going to lead
this
into
now?
and that was going to lead into the Batman film.
Correct. Yep.
Right.
Well, and then it didn't.
But it probably
And then it
won't.
didn't. So,
And I know for all
Whatever.
you Snyder heads out there, like I actually, yes, the actual version of that scene led into the Snyderverse with what Lex Luthor was doing, but the Joss Whedon version was most definitely leading into the Batman movie
Yeah.
and not the Snyderverse. Just want to clarify that.
at the time.
I know some people are very angry about
Yeah.
the Snyderverse. and I understand.
2017, the Batman was
Yeah.
still playing with Ben Affleck, but Ben Affleck, I mean, he wrote it. He has multiple drafts, and I really hope they come out one day. Really
Johnny
wanna
would
read
kill
it.
someone for see those drafts.
I don't know if I'd murder someone.
He would hurt someone.
know
You would
if
hurt
I-
someone.
You
I
would
think
hurt
I think you
someone.
would hurt somebody.
You would like give
Like,
someone an
do, like, the
ultimatum. Like you would make
Rock
someone
Hansen,
kill like their like close like.
What have you
friends or
done?
whatever. You would do.
Yeah,
some
I-
shit like that.
It took me so long to understand what he was saying.
I
for
thought,
months.
I thought it was where's the gun?
Where's
I thought he was
Waldo?
saying
I thought it
time to
was.
die. I was like, what?
What?
Dude, this is like a
That-
Gannon Laurel
I
situation.
didn't read.
No,
Time to
once I
Die.
heard what have you done, I went, oh, he's definitely saying.
I thought
what
it
have
was
you done?
where's the gun or
Yeah.
where's the girl? Or
Yeah,
where's
there's like the last word is like the done sounds like.
But anyway, so yeah, then we kind of move on. So Ben Affleck, he's just kind of like, I'm done, and just stuff isn't working out behind the scenes. Again, we don't know too much, but just stuff didn't work out. Matt Reeves, they're like, okay, we're gonna reboot.
All right,
Time
man.
again, return to reboot again.
Wrap
Didn't
it
Ben
up.
Affleck not even here for that long because
Well,
BBS was
and
BBS
time to
was-
reboot again. This is when Joker is well underway, and so Joker
Correct.
becomes $1 billion awards darling. So they go,
Yeah.
ah yes, reboot. This is
ah,
a good
yes.
idea.
Yep. DC
Yep.
Black Label. So yeah, all right. So then we go into this movie. And,
Yeah, keep gatekeeping. Keep going. Keep going.
I just
Guard
been
that
saying, like,
gate,
I
baby.
have been like this. I've been on it since Robert Pattinson was cast. I'm like, this movie's gonna be friggin' sick. Matt Reeves. I love Matt Reeves to death. He is amazing. He's amazing, and his vision and his care and passion for the character is unmatched. I don't think any Batman director, definitely no Batman director, understands the character as much as him. That is for sure.
Yeah,
I
Christopher
even know if
Nolan
that's a hot
directing
take.
Batman was always such an oddity to me because he's not like I don't really think of him as being like a comic
didn't-
book guy.
From what I understand, he didn't even read that much Batman.
Yeah, he just was trying to make good
Right.
movies.
Correct.
And he did.
And
they were
Zack
great
Snyder,
Batman movies.
Zack Snyder has his own effed up and not correct opinions on Batman. So that's all I'll say. Thank
Absolutely.
you. Actually, that's not even just Batman. It's kind of his whole vision on.
I
Well,
don't
it's
want
the
to say
Snyderverse.
Snyder. I don't want to say Snyder gets too much credit, but I don't think
He had his
he's
own
like,
take.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
don't
but they
know.
weren't.
I'll-
They're not faithful to who the characters are.
Yeah,
though.
I'll defend the
that's
idea though.
problem.
I'll defend his. It's like a doomsday idea. I think it's interesting. Everyone's just messed up in the head.
Yeah, but it just again, it's like
It's
that's
injustice.
he takes out the parts that make the characters appealing.
Yeah, but
So,
it happens. It happens.
anyways, it doesn't. I hope. I wish it didn't, but that's okay.
People like it. I like
Yeah,
it.
I mean, so yeah. Then this movie, I don't know. I've just been following it since, and I've been a fan of sold since Matt Reeves was attached, sold since Robert Pattinson was attached, and now everyone's like, oh my god, I love the Batman. I can't wait for it. And I'm like, you don't. No, you
Johnny's like, I've
don't.
been
No, you
following
don't.
this since I was 15 years old.
Literally, the
Well,
second
what
this,
does Andor
the
say?
second this, the
I've
second
been
this
in this
shirt
place since I
dropped,
was
I bought it because this was DC Fandom 2 years ago, or yeah,
Yeah,
2
it's
years
two.
ago. This was when the first trailer came out. I bought it immediately. I've been here since day one. I'm a day oneer, and I can't say that for many things. I'm a day oneer for this movie, and I just seen people being like now getting on the train. I'm like,
The image that got me, it was right in the beginning of the pandemic in 2020, and it was when that image of him on the motorcycle going through the like the graveyard.
Yep.
That's when I was
Yeah.
in. I was like,
Yep,
I was like,
yep,
it's not even a real shot of the film, but I was like in camera.
bro,
like,
the test
wow.
footage. Oh,
Johnny's
the
literally like Cassian Andor, dude. Like he literally
this
turns
fight.
to people and goes,
He's
"I've
like,
been
"I was
in this
6
fight
years
since I
old."
was 6 years old."
That's
Yeah,
true.
it's true. It's a funny
It's true,
comparison
man.
because in that scene, Cassian is referencing how he was once fighting the Republic and then it became the Empire. Johnny's like, I've been fighting since this was Ben Affleck. It was a different
True.
film.
It's
And
true.
I've
Been in this
changed.
fight since it was Ben
true.
Affleck.
I've been in the.
So anyway, it's just funny because I go on TikTok and I just think it's just funny to see people being like, "Oh my god, I'm so excited for this movie." And I'm like, okay.
I think
Fake
there's
fans.
people excited for the movie.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
I'm
also.
not saying,
'cause
I just feel I haven't said anything until now, but I just like
This
I've been
rage
gatekeeping in my
just
head. I've been
rage
gatekeeping
has
in my
been
head.
building in Johnny.
Yeah.
But it's okay, you know. I hope the movie does extraordinarily well. It deserves to be. It deserves to. You know.
I hope so.
Mhm.
I mean, I haven't seen the movie yet.
Correct. None
But-
of us have.
Yeah.
You know.
So
Accurate.
if it's really bad, which
True.
it won't be, but if it,
It won't
was,
be.
I'm
But
not going to
Dylan,
say
no.
it deserves to
Dylan
do
thinks it's
really
gonna
well.
be. Dylan thinks it's gonna be a flop.
No,
Yeah,
I just have an on-running joke. It's not going to be a flop. It's going to be incredible. It's going to do so well. I mean, it's not going to be No Way Home level. It already isn't
No,
No Way
I
Home.
won't.
Bro,
level.
No Way Home about to hit like $2 billion. Not so much.
But it's crushing. It's still crushing. Let me say. Let me
But
tell you
It's
that.
going. It's
Still
going.
going.
But it's
Okay.
still, it could be one of the best Batman, one of the best comic book movies of all time. Could be.
I agree.
also-
I don't.
I don't know. Ant-Man and the Wasp could also be. Won't be. But
Not.
you could say it might
You
be.
mean
not at all.
Quantumania? I was like,
Quantumania,
Ant-Man and
is
the
that
Wasp
what you're
came
talking
out.
Are you talking about Ant-Man 3 or Ant-Man 2?
Yeah. I don't know. I
I
just
was like,
brought
it's
up
like
a movie
Ant-Man
that,
2 came out.
I just
5
brought
years
up a
ago.
movie that
Well,
no one cares. Well, it's going to be Ant-Man and the Wasp Quantumania, right?
I know,
Yeah.
but Ant-Man and the
So,
Wasp is the
They're
second
playing
film.
around with,
I'll play around with you, huh? How about that?
Hey, Peyton Reed. I mean, like, yeah, he's good. I don't know.
He
Dude,
did the last episode.
yeah, he did the last episode
of
of fucking
season
Mando.
2,
I
Don't
know.
disrespect Peyton.
and that was beautiful.
Well,
but
but Dave and John were there as well. But yes,
But
I
he
agree.
directed it.
Yeah,
come on
you're
now.
correct.
he might
Come
gotta
on.
get some credit. He didn't do
Yeah,
nothing.
He
this
gets
Yeah,
no.
he
time.
He
did
gets
nothing.
he gets hella credit for bringing Luke Skywalker.
Hey, you know what else he
Whoever
did?
the guy,
does.
whoever
what
the
else he did?
guy,
Thing he
You
doesn't.
know what else he did? He did Frog Lady episode. Frog Lady is goated. Never forget Frog Lady.
Frog Lady's
That's good
great.
ep-
I mean, the episode's fine. I don't know.
I know. That's literally my least favorite episode of the entire
Actually,
show.
Yeah.
I feel like from a direction standpoint, that's a pretty good episode.
Exactly though.
Like,
But I was about to say that.
yeah.
But from a direction to the way it looks really well.
And the
That
way it's
dogfight
done,
between
it's
the
shot.
dogfight between him and the New Republic X-wings.
Yeah,
great
the
scene.
thing's
Let's
insane.
go.
Great
Hey, we'll see. We'll
cinematography.
see how Quantumania goes, man. I don't know. We'll see. I'm skeptical on it.
I'll see how
Not
you
gonna
go.
lie.
Okay.
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 So,
Hey,
anyways, yeah, the Batman is
think,
gonna be insane.
You think
I-
Celebration's gonna happen?
What?
We're still trying to go. No.
Yeah, that was a legitimate question
Yeah, I
for
don't
the
know.
for the pod. You think you think Celebration's happening?
I don't know.
No, I don't. Well, maybe. I don't know. I don't think we're getting
What's
tickets
what's
for it.
what's
if it
it?
is.
Almost. It's almost March, and we've heard nothing about it.
I think
I'm still trying to go.
it
Yeah,
could
we're
still
all trying
happen.
to go.
I
I
don't.
know, I
I don't
know.
think we're gonna get tickets
Um,
for it if it does, though.
Oh
Yeah.
no, I just gotta be quick on the draw there
Yeah,
if
be
they
quick
drop the
on it.
tickets.
If they do,
Let's all agree, the three of us, if any of us sees anything, we get 3 tickets.
No, I'm already going.
Well, you're not already going.
Well, I don't want to like.
I know what you're gonna say. You're not going yet, but
Yeah.
I know what you're saying.
you
I
were
know what you're saying.
There are
fairly
plans.
guaranteed.
There are
Yeah,
Correct.
yeah.
There are plans. I
There are-
understand.
Yeah, guarantees
understand.
are made.
Correct.
Yeah.
I understand. But
Yeah.
anyways, so
a
yeah,
certain
the three of
holiday.
us are all trying to go to Celebration. Maybe it'll happen this year. Maybe not.
I would
Who
love to
knows?
go, and hopefully we'll see some Kenobi stuff.
We'll see.
Nice
Nobody's stuck.
transition.
Hopefully, the Kenobi
Really-
trailer drops soon.
Really
because,
seamless transition actually.
because guess
I-
what?
I thought I saw something that said maybe this week.
Yeah, it might be
Well,
this week.
the Kenobi, the
Maybe
official
Tuesday?
Obi-Wan Kenobi Instagram handle
I
and
saw.
the official Obi-Wan
Right.
Kenobi Twitter handle have their use.
Been made.
They're- Someone at least. It's not technically confirmed Lucasfilm, but it is because that I imagine they.
No, they're
paid-
verified. They're verified.
Oh, they are now. They weren't verified.
I think they're
when they first
verified.
dropped.
Dylan checked and last time you
They
checked.
weren't verified last I checked, but it's highly unlikely that it's not them.
No, I mean like they
the
need that
Instagram-
they need that name. Like
Yeah,
it
yeah,
is-
yeah. And the fact that both it and the Twitter, both Instagram and Twitter dropped at the same time,
Yeah,
that's big.
It's
Um,
pretty clear.
And the Instagram has one post on it. It's private, but it has one post and one follower. I imagine that's the
Lucasfilm or
poster.
Star Wars.
No, yeah, I know, but I imagine that one post is the
Oh,
poster,
the post.
and I imagine that one follower is Star Wars or Lucasfilm.
Makes
um,
sense.
But I don't know, it must be them, right? Because Book of Boba Fett has its own at. The Bad Batch, I believe. Had
What
its
if we
own
see
at.
this in the
The
trailer?
Clone Wars had its own at.
We do.
We might. It's
We
very
might.
possible.
What if we see?
and
Oh,
go
that's
and go
good.
check out Santa's
What if we
prediction. for
see
the trailer.
this? What if we see this in the trailer?
That's not happening.
No.
No shot. They wouldn't do.
I don't-
They
I don't think
if they're
there's- I don't
showing
think
if
there-
they're
I don't think
showing
there's
him,
no
they
shot.
If they're showing him, he's gonna be.
I think you get a
Bro,
breath.
you know that's gonna break the internet, man. They're definitely
I
gonna
think you
show
get
it.
a, I think you get a Darth Vader breathing.
Breath?
though.
But we know he's in
Breath.
it. It's
Exactly.
not like a. We'll
I
see
don't
Darth
think that's
Vader.
a tease, though.
I think we'll see Vader.
Yeah, I
in
don't
the
even think that's
trailer.
a tease, man. I think the Clone Wars Anakin thing is a tease, absolutely. But yeah.
Yeah,
if again, if it's in fact true, but
So basically, all these rumors are springing up because a bunch of people who work at Lucasfilm, technically speaking, the trailer producer and stuff, are like, keep an eye out this week, keep an eye out for X, Y, and Z.
Did they say that? I didn't even see
Yep.
that.
Yep. No, that's why this started.
Okay. Cool.
That's the whole reason. This
wait,
started.
sorry, I was spaced out. Say it again.
No, so the person who produces the trailers for Lucasfilm,
Yeah,
Maxine
yeah,
Park,
yeah,
like she's
yeah.
tweeting like, get
Yep.
ready for this coming
ready.
week. People are like, it's the same thing they did around the Bad Batch. They're getting, getting ready to put something
Well,
out, and they made the
Could this
accounts.
be?
So
Could this be? Okay, so yeah, we're definitely getting something this week.
no, I think almost
Okay,
assuredly it's the
okay.
first week of
So, yeah,
March.
I was
It's
just,
about
I was just about to say, what if it's a Bad Batch trailer? But no, they just made.
I think it's the first week of March. It's about two weeks out. 2 months out, excuse me. They made the accounts. Like, now is the time to start the cycle, the marketing
Correct.
cycle.
Yeah.
Like, everything seems to be in position. Book of Boba Fett has ended. This is the next thing.
Moved
Which,
on.
by the way, I am
Woo!
still thinking about that finale. I love that show. Just want to put that out there.
Who, Boba?
Think it's really good. Yeah.
Okay.
I keep going back and watching scenes from it. It's so good.
But-
Johnny, you have only seen the show like half a time. Go away.
I don't know. I don't get that logic, but I hear you saying. Thank you.
When do
There
you
ain't no
expect-
way you get it out. You get stuff out of it when you're watching it in the reaction, and you've only watched it once.
That's
no way,
fair.
man. No way, man. No chance.
I've
no
seen
shot.
I've seen episode 6 like 5 or 6 times.
Okay, well, so is everyone. It's amazing.
Everyone and their
Good.
mom.
And you know what, Johnny? I commend you
mother?
for that. I commend you
you.
for that. I
Thanks.
commend you. You should
I love
watch
that
you
episode.
should watch the actual rest of the show.
I don't have any interest. That's the
But
problem.
it's
What-
but
I
nah.
just don't have any interest, man. I'm sorry.
Boring. No
When
fun.
do trailers like
Just don't
typically
think
drop? Is there like a certain day that like is popular
Usually, like,
for
No.
like
I think yeah, it's I don't
I'm
Star Wars, it's random.
I'm scared because it literally could be any time. I'm scared.
yeah,
because
we gotta
I
be
could
ready, dude.
I could
We're
be in the mid-
reacting to that trailer, man.
Yeah,
if we're
I could
able
be in the
to.
middle of something and I'm really scared. I could be at work.
Well, if I'm
I
at
don't
like
know.
work or something, there's no.
I could be
chance.
watching the Batman.
We could be watching the Batman.
Yeah,
they
That
wouldn't
would
drop it.
suck.
They wouldn't-
No, they wouldn't.
they
do
wouldn't
that.
drop it at
It's got to be. It'll be Monday, Tuesday, or
The
Wednesday.
Book of Boba trailer dropped at like 9 a.m. That
did.
sucked. I
did.
woke up and it was like had been out. No, I woke up
Oh, you're
early
right.
actually, and I was like, oh, okay, cool. Here's the
It
trailer.
dropped at like 6 a.m. Eastern or PST.
Yeah, that it's
Yeah.
PST. That's so dumb. Like they cater everything seemingly to Pacific Standard Time, which is
Right.
fine. But does that mean they expect to get the
Sucks
mass
to
amount of
suck.
viewers at 6 in the
Yeah, I
morning?
don't know, man. I don't know what they're doing. Anyway, one final bit before we hit the hour mark here. So they just released their updated film schedule, and it's the
Oh,
Disney
yeah.
did, and on it, you got Thor: Love and Thunder this July, which I feel like that was another delay, but I don't know.
I don't know, man.
That movie keeps getting.
I don't really even have that much interest in it.
I have a great after Ragnarok. You don't have an interest in a Taika Waititi Thor movie?
No, the Portland's
I'm
back, baby.
marveled out, I think.
Oh no,
I'm marveled out.
Johnny's in the oven. Hey, no,
I
I
think
feel
I'm
you, I
marveled
feel you.
out for a little bit.
After
Indio.
the Spider-Man.
Johnny,
yeah,
can you show people the oven?
No,
It-
the oven.
no,
the oven
I'm
stays
not.
hidden.
Okay.
Secret. Anyway. What I'm trying to get to.
It's a bad
So
bit.
Black Panther on
Dumb.
11th. Avatar 2 still slated for this year, but
Black,
next year
Black Panther. Hey, Black Panther 2. We'll see.
we'll see.
That
But
movie's
hey, but hey.
probably not gonna never come
Probably
out.
not. But next year, 2023. You know what's still on the schedule, and it doesn't say Untitled Star Wars movie. It says Rogue Squadron.
Yeah.
So as of within 2 years of the film coming out,
I'm excited
it
for
still says Rogue Squadron. So
I'm
despite
excited for
all
it.
the bluster,
Mhm.
6 months ago over the summer, everyone's losing their minds about Patty Jenkins going one way. She leaves Cleopatra. What's the deal? Are they making this movie?
Mm-hmm.
Right.
It's still on the
Still says
schedule,
they are. Yeah.
and
That-
and they're not afraid to move stuff.
Right. Yeah.
they're not
true.
afraid to say,
No,
hey, it's canceled, or
Right.
Right.
so I don't know.
I'm excited, man. We'll see our Rogue Squadron.
Oh, there was.
We'll see one.
We'll see how it
Well,
is.
so hopefully we'll see some kind of Rogue
We'll
Squadron.
see some sort of
Hopefully.
what is it? Some
Um,
kind of Rogue Squadron?
Something like that.
I hope that's in the movie. Will Smith.
What is it? What
What
is
is
this? What are we?
this?
Some kind of Rogue
What is this, some
Squadron?
kind of Rogue
They are
Squadron?
gonna do that, and I'm gonna throw something at the theater screen.
I think it would be so funny.
I'm gonna throw something at the screen.
That would be
Yeah.
great. I think that'd be great.
There was
I hope it's
Tomatoes.
the same scene, shot for shot with the same actors. I hope it's
Yeah.
that
Will Smith
look-alike
is in
Mark.
it.
I hope it's that look-alike Mark Wahlberg guy, Will Smith, and
Well, yeah.
oh man, it'd be so
What'll
funny.
be some kind of rogue
What do we say?
squadron?
Woe Squadron.
Ugh,
You know which guy
yeah.
I'm talking about? The guy who like Joker seduces or whatever. He looks
Oh,
like Mark
Mark
Wahlberg.
Wahlberg.
He looks like him.
No, I don't agree with that. But I
He's
know
like,
what you're talking about.
yeah, and he like
There's
gives
like a
him
weasel.
in the
He
common
looks like a
strip club
weasel.
or whatever, where
Yeah.
Joker's got his man.
Love that
weasel
scene.
man.
That's a great scene.
Yeah.
Cinematic masterpiece scene.
Cinematic,
Sounds like a freaking
cinematic
creepy
That's a
door.
cinematic
masterpiece.
masterpiece scene.
Cinematic masterpiece scene.
Yeah, it's such a great. Hey,
I just-
we love
any-
that.
Hey, you want to know a film I've only seen all the
I
way
think
through
Jared Leto
once?
Joker could have been good if they had the
that
right
would be
director.
Suicide Squad.
Mm-hmm.
Talking about rewatching things. I gotta rewatch that movie. It's so bad.
No, you don't have to. Guess
I've
what?
tried. I've
Levi,
tried watching it.
Levi,
I've
the
tried
thing
watching
is,
it, and it's like
Levi, the thing is, you don't have to.
You don't gotta
it's
watch
just
the
funny.
new one. New
I think
one's
it's
good.
fun. I've seen the new one a couple times.
Yeah.
It's really I enjoy it
I
quite a
love-
bit.
That movie's
the,
awesome,
The new
yeah.
one's great. Yeah, the new one,
James Gunn,
does-
huh? James.
I mean,
Too bad it
James
did
Gunn
kind of
does-
doggy.
yeah, it
Did not
bombed.
do good.
Worst
in the
time. It
box
came out.
office.
Came out about
but
the
it also
worst
came out
possible
on
time.
Yeah,
HBO
it
Max,
came out-
and like
it came out at
COVID
a-
was like people are willing to risk it all for Toby and Andrew. I don't know
Not-
if they're
they're not
ready to
risking it
risk
for
it all
Clearly.
for, like
Clearly.
Yeah. Put your parents' life on the line for 3 Spider-Man.
Yeah,
but,
I'll kill my grandpa for Tobey Maguire.
there was something I wanted to
that's a
mention.
bad
Grandparent-
quote.
My
That is a bad-
my grandparents are
bad
safe
quote.
and they were alive. I am triple vaxxed.
That's a bad quote.
So are
That's a bad
they.
quote
We're,
from Levi.
we're okay, guys. No grandpas
Okay.
are dying.
I hope not. Please, no.
No one's dying. No one's dying
Well,
on my watch. I'm COVID free.
Okay.
I'd like to report I have caught COVID-19.
Before
bit
we
of
wrap
inside
up,
joke
there
there.
was something I
Alright.
wanted to report. Not report,
What?
lack thereof information. We
I'll-
are we are Avatar: The Last Airbender fans, and we are waiting for
Yeah,
news
what
for new
is there?
upcoming things. The issue is, so last year for Paramount Plus Day, Paramount and more, I don't know what it's called,
Man, that's the
Paramount
studio.
streaming service, they were like, soon you're gonna see Avatar stuff, like all our Nickelodeon stuff, whatever.
It's February.
This year,
Smart.
Paramount Plus drops, and there isn't a single mention of anything Avatar: The Last Airbender related, and people are really upset because we were expecting some news for a movie coming out.
Weren't we expecting something last year?
We've been expecting stuff for
A
a little
company
while.
breaking their promises?
I mean, COVID is really
I
throwing
know,
things
I
through
know,
the
I know.
ringer.
But
but
it's a new company. It's freaking Avatar Studios, man.
yeah. I mean, it's
Well,
still.
come on now. They're a subsidiary of
It's still
Paramount.
Nickelodeon.
Yeah, they
No,
don't,
I
they don't
know,
get.
I
They
know.
don't really get a
Right.
say.
But you
Correct.
would think that they hype us up with this like, and you're getting a movie, and here's Avatar Studios. Expect a lot of Avatar stuff. 2 years later, I think, or not 2 years later,
mean,
but I don't know, a year,
usually it
whatever.
Yeah.
There's been absolutely no word.
I don't know. I wouldn't jinx it. I think we'll get something soon.
Hey, you know what
You
else
think they would
happened?
drop it that day, but
Keep, speaking of news, I'm just gonna keep slamming news in here at the end. Indy 5 wrapped.
News.
So-
Yes, it
Truth-
did.
truthfulness.
It did.
That
Hyped
is a
about that.
truthful statement.
Hyped about that. Hyped about a literal Indiana Jones time travel movie. It's gonna be cool.
Are they gonna go to the world between worlds? Is that how they? Is that how they
I'm
retcon the
worried.
sequels?
That's not even a joke. They're going through like the Nazi World Between Worlds,
Admittedly,
World
I'm
War II.
worried. Admittedly, I'm
It sounds like a
worried.
really good way for nostalgia bait to be like, remember. when
sounds
this
like a
happened?
really-
Well, dude. I mean, they're going to like Roman times, so I don't know about
No,
nostalgia.
they're-
Oh, okay, all right.
They're,
If they're
I
going-
thought
they're
maybe they
going-
were going to like the first movie.
No.
No, they're going. They're. I mean, they might do that.
They
but
might.
They're going,
They
but
might
they're
do
going
that,
through-
actually.
But they're going throughout all of history. It's not just like.
All right.
Yeah,
I just don't want like a Space Jam situation.
I don't love
Space
that
Jam.
stuff. I don't love that. I don't love that.
Come on
idea.
and jam, and welcome.
I don't
to
even like it on
Indy.
paper, man.
Space Jam 2
Dude,
was so bad.
the first three are like
Man, I like it on
charming
paper.
because they like time travel with Indiana Jones.
Dude, that universe is nuts. I don't understand how people. I
yeah,
don't understand how
Indiana
people
Jones
take
is
it seriously.
wacky.
There are
It is not
aliens.
grounded in reality at all.
There's all of religion is real. Like zombies
God
exist.
smites people.
Yeah,
that's it.
God
yeah, well,
smites
because of the last. What is it? The last crystal, whatever the hell, the crystal skull one.
Dude, there's
They're all
aliens and
wacky.
time travel in that. They're from a
I
different
know,
dimension.
but I'm saying that one ruined everything.
No, I like
know-
that movie.
Yeah,
like that
I
movie.
know. Yeah, you are the only one.
No,
You
that's
are
me and
literally the
Matt.
only person
Me and
on
Matt
this
from the Holonet
planet.
Marauders. That's not true. It is a good
Okay.
film.
Well,
It is an
You
enjoyable
guys-
film
you
that
guys
has
can
some
go- you guys
that
can
has
go
some
watch the movie
drawbacks.
together.
But I saw that thing in theaters, man.
It has some
2008. and I
drawbacks, really?
It has some drawbacks, but come on now,
interesting.
it's a good film. It's a good ass film.
Nope.
Indiana Jones, watch it. Watch Harrison Ford be a dad.
I
to his son.
I did watch it.
Good.
I was an Indiana
Mutt
Jones
Jones,
head
Mutt Williams.
back in the day. I know what you're talking
I
about.
had the action figures. I love it. I'm
Yeah,
I'm,
I had the
I'm a
Legos,
big
man.
I'm a big
I had
Jones head as well.
all the Indiana Jones Legos.
Yeah, no, shut up. Your Indiana Jones opinion is invalid. You like Temple of Doom the best. Go away.
Well,
Temple
it's
of
the
Doom
most
is
nostalgic movie for me.
that movie is worse than Kingdom of the Crystal Skull.
I
Temple
have
of
to
Doom
come
is the
back. Well,
worst. Temple of Doom is the worst indie movie.
it's insensitive.
Not only is it insensitive, it's like it's not well made.
I have not watched them in a very long time, and I've seen The Last Crusade pretty recently. That movie is
Last Crusade is the best one. It is
God tier.
absolute god tier film.
God tier film.
When I'm the dog, Indiana.
Yeah.
Stella starts laughing.
You must choose.
The dog. He's named after the dog. Love that film.
That's
man.
good. That's good.
I love.
Funny
It's good.
stuff.
Funny stuff.
She talks in her sleep.
She talks.
It's such a good scene. He's like, what? He's like, what the hell, Dad? Insane. And room's on fire.
Yeah,
1938. Austrian castle.
We should watch the Young Indiana Jones show.
When he comes in,
By George
and
Lucas?
he's pretending to be the Scottish guy. I'm the Scottish Lord. He's got the good scene, man.
I don't even remember.
When he enters the castle in Austria, he pretends to be
Oh,
a
yeah, you're
Scottish
right.
guy.
Yeah, you're right.
He pretends to be like a duke of some kind. Anyway, yeah, the Young Indiana Jones show
Levi,
is
did you watch
kind
Uncharted?
of crazy.
yet?
No, I want to go see it.
It's all right.
Probably
I
gonna go
have
see the
no
Batman
desire
first.
to see that movie. I mean, I'm going to, but
It's
like-
interesting because I actually
Fine.
do have a desire. I just keep forgetting.
That's
for-
okay.
For
That it
for
exists.
I mean,
Guess what?
There's
Guess what?
other things going on right now.
Guess
like,
what?
listen, I'm
You'll
distracted.
walk out of the theater and you'll forget about it. So
And I'll go.
okay, it's okay.
Isn't
What-
there an
what-
epic after
Hold
credit
on.
scene?
What are we talking about?
Uncharted.
What?
What?
Right.
And thank you guys
Right.
for watching this podcast.
Yeah, no, it's okay.
Do we still
I
upload these
did.
to Spotify? Is that
Somehow.
still a thing that we do?
Yes. Yes,
Okay,
it is.
thank you
Dylan
for
doing
listening
it?
too.
I don't know.
Do people
Yes.
listen?
Dylan,
is-
Sorry to that.
you're doing that?
Is there at least
Slowly.
one? Is there at least
Is it
one
updated?
listener?
There's at least one, but it might be me.
Okay.
All right.
Hey, I've listened to us. I typically don't listen to the podcast because after I edit them, especially. But
Yeah.
I've listened to it on Spotify and I like it.
If
There's
there
something
is at
about
least
it.
one other person, then I can justify saying thank you for listening.
Correct.
If
It's
there
true.
is not, then I'm sorry.
I mean, you're still
Spotify.
getting both senses on YouTube.
Thank you, Dylan.
Hopefully,
right.
people are listening.
Thank
to
you,
us.
Dylan, for listening.
Thank you.
You're
Yeah,
welcome.
thank you. Right now.
Thank you,
To
Dylan.
me in the future, if I ever listen to this on Spotify in the future, thank you.
Shout out.
Yeah.
Shout out.
To
Yeah.
the alien that uncovers this once humanity is long
The
gone.
alien,
Right.
yeah.
We're
And
gonna have
they-
we're gonna have the and time capsule.
Beep, bop,
Yeah,
boop, bop, beep,
exactly.
bop, bop, boop. I'm
That's what
communicating.
they're gonna sound like.
Yeah,
All
try and uncover what they're gonna be like. Why are they so obsessed with the Batman? What is this Batman guy?
Yeah, what
This
is
movie
it?
sucked.
And why do they care about this?
Oh, they
hotel?
were wrong. Boy, were they wrong about
This,
that.
yeah, this movie sucked. The aliens in the future, they're like the one thing they know about humanity. Batman ended
The
civilization.
Batman. was-
Batman sucks.
It
Bomb.
was that much of a riot. That's
Unbelievable. You guys
Yeah,
are wrong.
World War III, forget about it. The Batman ends ends Earth.
Okay, man.
All right,
All
take
right.
us out.
Thanks for watching, everyone. Thanks to the aliens. Thanks to the actual people that are watching this and listening. Go check us out on. Go check out the Discord. Go check out the Instagram. Go check out this Twitter. They're all in the links below. Johnny, Levi, Dylan. We're out. See you.
Peace, peace, peace.
All right.